Good evening. Today is August 29th. India is celebrating birth anniversary of the legend, hockey legend, Major Dhyanchand. And in the memory of that great personality, we celebrate this particular day as National Sports Day. And on this day every year, the government will give away Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Awards, Arjuna Awards, Dronacharya Awards, Dhyanchand Awards. And regarding all these, we have discussed very recently for the year 2020. And also remember, for the first time this year, because of this pandemic, this particular ceremony is being organized virtually. Right? Apart from that, we have so many important things. We'll have a discussion on that. Let me open the document for you. Have a look at this. Look at this. International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its abolition is observed every year on very important days. One of the important days with respect to the international days. Is it August 23rd or September 15th, December 17th or March 8th? Please remember the answer is option A, that is August 23rd. Look at this. International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is observed every year on August 23rd. And this day is designated by UNESCO. Very important one. Next, look at this. Warli is a style of a tribal art practiced in. Another very important, kindly see here, we have so many tribal arts, tribal cultures that are present in the country. Whenever that particular one is there in the news, we'll have a discussion. But currently we'll be discussing about the Warli is a style of a tribal art practiced in which state? Is it Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra or Telangana? Look at this. So answer is option C, that is Maharashtra. Look at this. So this is a style of a tribal art mostly painted on walls practiced in Maharashtra. This is the name of the largest tribe found on the northern outskirts of Mumbai. Very important. And this particular art makes use of geometric shapes. You must be aware of this. Geometric shapes means such as circles, triangles and squares. Next one. Another very important one. Who among the following acts as vice chairperson of National Council for Transgender Persons? Look at the question very clearly. This question is not related to chairperson, but the question is related to the vice chairperson of National Council for Transgender Persons. Look at this ABCD. Option A, Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. B, Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. Please look at option A and B very closely. They are not the same. Option A, Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, meaning this is a cabinet position. But when you look at B, option B, Union Minister of State, very important. So Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. Option C, Secretary for the Ministry of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. Look at this, I'm just changing this. So this is the Ministry for Social Justice and Empowerment. And option D, that is Niti Aayog. So please don't get confused between option A and B. Both are not same. First one is the position of a cabinet minister. Option B, that is related to Minister of State. Of course, the ministry is the same, and the ministry is Social Justice and Empowerment. Look at this. Now the answer is option B. Very important one. The central government has constituted a national council. Let me go back once again. Option B means Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment is the vice chairperson. Please remember, the central government has constituted a national council for transgender persons in the exercise of the powers conferred by Section 16 of the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act of 2019. Please look at the first 2 points. Who is the chairperson? Kindly remember, question was related to vice chairperson. When it comes to the chairperson, Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment is the chairperson, and vice chairperson is his deputy. He is the Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. Please remember this. Right? Next. Another very important one, very much there in the news. Of course, this particular one is matching with the election day of President of America, November 3rd. What is this? Let's have a look at this. 2018 VP1 is sometimes seen in the news. It's a name. It's a name of asteroid, moon, or dwarf planet. Very, 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 very important one. Let's look at the answer, and the answer is option A. An asteroid 2018 VP1, or it is also called election day asteroid. It would come very close to Earth a day before the US will vote in its presidential elections. Look at this. There is 0.41% or 1 in 240 chance that this particular asteroid would impact the Earth, meaning there is a fear that it may collude Earth, and it may not happen, but this is important. It is coming very close to the Earth, and this is going to happen on just a day before America is voting for its presidential elections, right? And my dear friends, apart from this, I would like to show this is our website. Various courses are being offered under this, and time and again we are intimating the serious aspirants. Similarly, even for IAS 2021 also, in the prelims, geography is going to be started on August 31st. August 31st. Every class is going on absolutely well with a time bound, commitment. We are doing it along with the practice test. Indian economy has been done so far. Environment and disaster management has been done. History is coming to an end. CSAT is almost completed as of today, and we are going to start geography. Fine. And in the month of September, I will be announcing well in advance that we are going to start Indian polity, constitution, and governance for the preliminary examination of IAS 2021. And all the serious aspirants who are interested to join, you may please open our site, go to IAS 2021, click on prelims, and you can see all the details. Right? You are all most welcome to join. Similarly, we also have a separate and special current affairs batch for IAS 2021. It was started on May 25th, and it will continue till the time of the preliminary examination. Various topics are being discussed here, and with lots of depth and analysis. Definitely that is going to be helpful to you with respect to all other subjects also, including answer writing for the main examination. With so much of dedication and commitment, this is being done. All the serious aspirants, you are most welcome. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Take very good care. Good night.